starting with that one, I wouldn't erase the memory because it taught me a lot about myself and it helped me grow. It shaped me in different ways that I don't think I could have been shaped had I not gone through that experience. So I don't think I'd erase any bad event per se, just because I feel like I don't know, like you need it, it's necessary.
I think my heartbreak was definitely different from others. Mine was for years, basically. I was with my ex for 4 years, and then for the last year that we were together, he would do these little things that would be more of a turnoff for me. So my heart would break because it was somebody that I wanted to marry. He was showing signs of immaturity, and I was growing from him way too fast. So it wasn't gonna work out. It definitely taught me a lot. It taught me about myself, who I want to be, and what I want to grow into. Right? Yeah.
The reason why I say no is because even though at the time it hurts, I feel like if you analyze yourself in the situation and what happened, as in like what went wrong or what was good, because a breakup is not only what went wrong in the relationship, but you should also share it and, remember the things that were good, but also grow and not, in a sense, hold that baggage from the relationship that, oh, I wish it was back like it was. But no, I believe everything happens for a reason, and I think you should hold those memories from your breakup and learn from it and grow.
I don't think I would erase the memory of any times I got my heart broken. I think I grew from each of them individually, some more than others, but I don't think I regret the mistakes I made, because if I didn't make them, I would have just made them later on in my life.
Without heartbreak, you're not the person that you are today.
What about the forever alone people?
Forever alone, no. Everybody has a soulmate out there, definitely.
Maybe as hard as it will sound, I think heartbreak, it's something that everyone should experience. And I don't mean like having a relationship for 10, 15 years. I mean, like, even when you're little, you always have a crush, and the crush might not like you back. So it's not just a relationship, it could be a crush that you have and they didn't like you back. And it just helps you learn and grow as a person and, realize that you got to be comfortable with yourself and not try to look for validation in others.
Similar to my first answer, I think if you don't go through it when you're younger, it's just going to be put off until, maybe you're in your 20s. So regardless, I think your first heartbreak is, in a sense, a rite of passage. I don't think it's escapable. I think it's something that's just inevitable.
I don't view it as a rite of passage because I don't think that you necessarily need to experience heartbreak when you're young. Okay, let me rephrase it. Like you should experience brokenness or different things that may hurt you or break your heart, but not in a sense of being in a relationship when you're young, just because you're still figuring out yourself. There's so many things that, you don't know about you yet. And then trying to bring another person into the equation, it just doesn't make sense, So, and it can cause you to, have a negative viewpoint on relationships, on yourself, on, the opposite sex. So I feel like, you do need to experience some form of heartbreak to grow. You do need to experience like hurt or pain, but not in a sense of a relationship, because that just that puts way too many things there. You need to focus on school and, the things that are important at that age.
Closure is necessary. And what I mean by that is I think you should re-look yourself within, as well as the relationship. The thing that you did wrong too is not just your partner, but things that you could have been better, things that the other partner could have do better as well. But overall, it depends on how the breakup was, who the person is. Like, if it was a toxic relationship, I don't think you should try to get closure with that person. I think you should try to get closure on your own. However, if you guys both ended the relationship as adults and you just honestly it was a healthy relationship and you just both got to a point where you both have different purposes or different path in life, then you could try to seek closure with that person. Otherwise, try to do it on your own and learn from it.
I think a sense of closure is required because you do need closure, But I don't think that you necessarily need that closure from that person, because you can create closure yourself. You can create closure by whatever that may be. Maybe, I don't know, like pursuing something that you've always wanted to pursue. I think learning more about yourself is always the best way to get closure, because you just kind of grow and you can evaluate things.
I think in order to move on, to be healthy, you have to feel whole. And the only way to feel whole is to be content in yourself. And that doesn't come without closure.
Yeah, if you don't have good closure, then you can't move on. Then you're constantly thinking about them, worried about them. You can't fully commit yourself to another relationship.
Steps that I've taken to heal, I would say for me, a big thing is writing. I like writing and I like making art. So just doing things that I love and hanging out with people that I love and keeping like those positive, positive people in my life, positive messages. I definitely listen to like a lot of sermons. But I mean, I take my time to grieve, to, feel the pain, because I do think that, I keep talking about pain, but you need pain in order to appreciate the good things. So
I think I spent a lot of time just working on myself, doing things I enjoyed and figuring out what I enjoyed by myself, like, certain hobbies, reading, going out by myself to places, enjoying nature by myself. And those are things that I think in previous relationships I had lost. So parts of myself were gone. I had to learn to rebuild them. So I spent a lot of time doing that and focusing on what I enjoyed about myself and what I enjoyed doing.
I don't think I fully healed because of the way we broke up. I was definitely the heartbreaker in the relationship. I definitely hurt him, and knowing that I hurt him in the back of my head, it bothers me. It's definitely hard to heal from that, but as I'm healing, I do things to distract myself, or I tell myself he's okay, like he could do better, he'll be fine, and so will I.
So definitely take time to yourself. I know if you're going through a breakup, it might seem like this is the worst time of my life, I just want to die and hope this never happens again, and relationship sucks, but they don't. Relationships, even though they take work, you can learn a lot from it, from yourself, and there's always room to grow. Definitely analyze again what went wrong and what could you have done better. Plus, I think it helps you if you go through a breakup and you do analyze and take time to yourself. It will help you choose a better person next, as in you already know what things you did not like of that relationship, what things you did not like about yourself, and it will help you better choose your next partner.
I would say to give yourself time to heal.
It's okay to be alone.
I think my biggest advice would be not to push away the pain.
When you're in a relationship, it could consume you, even if you don't try for it to consume you, as you just you kind of have a routine with the other person and you're both kind of try to sync your schedule. So it might seem hard when you don't have that person there anymore, or someone to hang out or spend time with.
You need to focus on yourself. The number one person in your life is you. You have to do you.
It's okay to feel, hurt, or it's okay to feel, if they did you wrong, it's okay to feel betrayed. It's okay to have feelings. Your feelings are valid, and it's okay to feel broken and all that stuff, but just don't stay in that. Don't let that be the place where you kind of just camp out and stay.
I had someone very close to me tell me once that a breakup is almost like losing a loved one. You can liken it to that, and there's no healing if you don't grieve. So I wouldn't fear the pain. Don't forget to enjoy yourself and enjoy doing things that you might not have done before, unless you were with someone or a certain someone. But I think it'd be good to get out of your comfort zone and do those things alone. And then eventually, I think you start to enjoy them more.
Instead of being sad and lonely, which you do get time to do that too, everybody has a different healing process. But I think you should take time to work on yourself, better yourself for whoever comes next, and also for your own.